Often associated with conservative groups, but members of a new gun club in New York are proving that stereotype wrong.
Members of the trigger warning queer and trans gun club group say they're concerned that extremists have become more dangerous in the U.S., and they're doing what they can to protect themselves. Michael Hill has more.
Once a month, members of this Rochester gun club meet in a field for target practice. Some had never touched a gun until this past year.
We have each other's backs. We're acknowledging our fear of a world in which conservatives are the only ones who are armed.
The trigger warning queer and trans gun club formed as a reaction to the recent rise of the extreme right. 2 pride flags were burned in this upstate New York City right after the election of President Donald Trump. Other events, including the white nationalist rally in Charlottesville this summer, further convinced some members of the LGBT community of the need to take up arms.
Often queer people are thought of as being weak, as being defenseless, and I think in many ways this pushes back against that. I want white supremacists and neo-Nazis to know that queer people are taking steps necessary to protect themselves.
Zora Gusso says she used to be scared of guns.
The first time that I was near a gun, I physically responded. I was scared. I had this
Not anymore.
I'm surprised. I just popped off this 12-gauge shotgun.
It's not as though the left is suddenly arming itself en masse, but members of Trigger Warning are not alone. Paid membership in the Liberal Gun Club, a national group, has roughly doubled since the election to about 5,500. And 500 people joined the National African American Gun Association right after Charlottesville. But many activists remain wary of an armed response.
Is an arms race what we really want? I mean, what we know in any arms race is it's never good for anybody. And death and destruction and harm and hurt can come when so many people have arms and weapons.
Trigger Warning members say the point is self-defense, empowerment, and a sense of community in an unlikely place. Michael Hill, Associated Press.